What's up, family, and welcome back to another episode of the Melanin Wellness Podcast. It's your girl, Corey, and we are in the space for exploring the rich heritage and wellness practices of our ancestors. And today we're going to be talking about something that you probably use every day without even thinking about it. Well, maybe not every day. Nutmeg. Yes, that spice that makes our sweet potato pies and our apple pies, and sometimes even oatmeal, because I put it in my oatmeal sometimes, taste extra delicious. But did you also know that long before nutmeg became a kitchen staple, Southern folk practitioners and enslaved Africans used it as a potent medicine? Let's dive into this fascinating story, but before we do, y'all know how we do over here. We always begin every episode of the show with 30 seconds of gratitude. Today, I am so grateful for the use of my limbs. My feet got me up this morning to walk around my house. My hands washed my face, brushed my teeth. It prepared my meals. I'm grateful for the air that flows effortlessly in and out of my lungs. I am grateful for resources, for a roof over my head, clothes on my back, and shoes on my feet, and whole healthy foods in my belly. I'm grateful for support and community, and that means you. Now, I know that was more than 30 seconds, and it usually always is, but I say this all the time. When you're living in a space of gratitude, it helps shift your mood. It helps shift your mindset and your thinking from the things that may be upsetting you and that may be getting you down. Because when we start focusing more on what we have and less on what we don't have, it opens up a whole new world for us. Now, while modern research hasn't fully validated all the traditional claims, we do know that nutmeg has properties that can soothe irritated mucous membranes and help alleviate coughs when it is taken as a tea. However, it is important to remember that nutmeg can be toxic in high dosage. In fact, consuming as little as 2 whole nutmegs has been linked to severe poisoning and even death. This serves as a reminder that even our natural remedies must be respected and used wisely. Perhaps one of the most remarkable uses of nutmeg comes from its role in African American slave medicine. Enslaved people who had limited access to conventional medical care relied on natural remedies to care for themselves and their loved ones. Rather than ingesting nutmeg, though, which could be dangerous in large quantities, enslaved folk discovered a unique method. They would wear pieces of nutmeg around their necks. Let me share some of the powerful historical accounts of this. Sylvia Durant from South Carolina recalled that some people would make a hole in a nutmeg and wear it as a protective charm against illnesses. While over in Texas, Willis Easter noted that mothers would allow them to tie a leather string around babies' necks when they were teething to make them have an easier time and less pain. Sometimes using a dry frog or even a piece of nutmeg for added protection. And Sim Greeley, born in 1855 in South Carolina, advised tying 2 or 3 nutmegs around one's neck as a remedy for neuralgia. These practices highlight not just the resourcefulness of our ancestors, but also their deep understanding of the healing power of nature. When we look at these historical practices, it's clear that our ancestors had a holistic approach to health. They didn't just see nutmeg as a spice. They viewed it as a multifaceted tool, both a flavor enhancer and a natural remedy. Their innovative use of nutmeg, whether for digestion or as a wearable tonic, is a testament to their resilience and ingenuity in the face of adversity. This ancestral wisdom isn't just history, it's a source of empowerment for us today. By reconnecting with these natural remedies, we honor the resourcefulness and deep cultural knowledge of our forebears. It reminds us that holistic healing has long been a part of our heritage, offering guidance and support in our modern wellness journeys. Well, family, thank you so much for joining me again on this journey, 28 days of Black health history into, our unexpected weaves and turns into our medicinal world. I hope that you've enjoyed learning how this humble spice of nutmeg was transformed into a powerful tool for healing by our ancestors. And if today's episode resonated with you or helped you in any way, and you'd like to support the show so that we can continue to bring you new and free content, I've set up an account on Buy Me a Coffee. Through this easy-to-use donation-based tool, you can support the podcast with monetary donations in increments of $5. Head over to buymeacoffee.com/the Melanin Wellness Podcast. I truly appreciate your support. I'd also love to hear if you or your family have any ancestral remedies that have been passed down through generations. So drop me a comment on this episode. Let's keep our ancestral healing traditions alive and continue sharing that wisdom for a healthier, more empowered future. Until next time, family, stay rooted, stay resilient, and keep embracing the power of natural healing. Peace and love, family.